Hi, I'm Paul Howell, coming to you from the Healthcare Asia studios in Singapore. I'll be joined shortly by Dr. Romina Dungalan from the National Kidney and Transplant Institute in the Philippines. They've won the Service Innovation of the Year Award in the Healthcare Asia Awards for 2020. Dr. Romina Dungalan, thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, Paul, and we're so happy to be with you today.
Can you tell us a bit about the winning entry, which is Hemoperfusion, an innovative adsorption technology for multi-organ failure? And that's won the Service Innovation of the Year Award in the Philippines.
Leptospirosis is the scourge of an urban city that has resulted in a devastating disease caused by floods and a rat-infested environment. This was the experience of the National Kidney and Transplant Institute in 2018 and 2019, with the upsurge of patients admitted with severe leptospirosis accompanied by kidney failure, liver dysfunction, and lung hemorrhage. NKTI is a tertiary renal referral center. Thus, majority of the leptospirosis patients admitted require dialysis for acute kidney injury. There are patients, however, with severe disease marked by sepsis and multi-organ failure. We now know that the organ failure resulting from severe leptospirosis is reversible, with recovery ranging from 2 weeks for the kidneys and up to 8 weeks for the lungs. The leptospires induce the release of inflammatory mediators that result in leaky blood vessels. The extravagant host response ultimately leads to organ damage, resulting in acute kidney injury, liver failure, and pulmonary hemorrhage requiring dialysis and mechanical ventilation. Although conventional hemodialysis replaces kidney function while the kidney recovers, patients presenting with cardiovascular collapse are unable to tolerate dialysis despite blood pressure support. Hemoperfusion, an extracorporeal blood purification modality, successfully removes inflammatory mediators through adsorption to absorbent material. The removal of pro-inflammatory cytokines results in cardiovascular stability and cell responsiveness. Blood pressure stabilizes, dialysis can be effectively performed, and lung injury improves. The use of hemoperfusion using the sepsis cartridge was used in 20 patients with leptospirosis with acute kidney injury and pulmonary hemorrhage. This is the first report of 20 cases. This advanced technology was performed in 20 leptospirosis patients with multi-organ failure requiring dialysis and ECMO therapy. All the patients were successfully dialyzed following hemoperfusion. Inotropic support became unnecessary in all patients. The patients had an 80% survival and discharged with complete recovery of renal and lung function. Pulmonary hemorrhage usually results in 100% mortality. However, with ECMO and hemoperfusion, only 3 patients died. Thus, the combination of hemoperfusion and ECMO resulted in an effective, innovative treatment in leptospirosis with multi-organ failure. In 2018, the Institute had 468 patients with leptospirosis with a 15% mortality, and in 2019, among 252 leptospirosis admissions, mortality decreased to 13%. Hemoperfusion is now considered part of the Institute's protocol for multi-organ support for patients with severe sepsis due to leptospirosis. And because of this success, it can now be studied in other diseases with multi-organ failure. This new technology will have a huge impact in saving more lives in devastating diseases.
Well, it sounds like an amazing turnaround in such a short time. Can you tell us also about the future plans for this technology and for the National Kidney and Transplant Institute?
We are embarking on a randomized controlled trial to determine how hemoperfusion compares to standard treatment. We will provide hemoperfusion earlier to see whether early intervention will improve lung function sufficiently so that support through mechanical ventilation will be adequate. We are now using hemoperfusion in COVID-19 patients on chronic dialysis and moderate to severe pneumonia to see its impact on acute lung injury. We continue to share our experience both locally and internationally to assist physicians in battling this devastating disease. The hospital continues to encourage innovative therapies that impact saving lives, especially in reversible diseases, and the Institute provides an enabling environment for cutting edge intervention.
Well, congratulations again. What does it mean for you and your team there at the Institute to win at the Healthcare Asia Awards?
The Healthcare Asia Awards is international recognition of the NKTI's initiatives in innovative life-saving therapies. Leptospirosis is a disease affecting mostly the financially disadvantaged workforce of the Philippines, and treatments that can uplift the marginalized sector from this disease shows the importance that government places on preserving their health. There are diseases that are more common in Asia, and it is important to share our expertise and vast experience on how best these afflictions can be treated. There are also challenges in hospital operations unique to this part of the world. The Healthcare Asia Awards highlights these best practices.
Well, congratulations again, and thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Romina Dangalan and her team at the National Kidney and Transplant Institute in the Philippines.
Thank you, Paul, and to the HCA Award Board of Judges for this recognition.